It
We're on.
It froze. Well, we're here.
Back at it.
Wednesday?
We got no
Wednesday.
March 4th.
What episode are we?
We're episode 5 now.
Yeah.
Episode 5. Going strong.
We have a returning guest.
Before we get to that, I welcome you to the Big Dog Race Shocks HQ and the Playing Dirt podcast. We got a returning guest. Guests. And a returning guests.
Yeah. We're going to put this up for auction.
$1,000.
So we got my brother Dave, my other brother, Bill. We did some racing last weekend.
Sure.
We're getting over the Motorama thing. I think I had the Motorama virus
I had to
for
decompress.
about a week.
Ryan had the motor virus last week.
Everybody gets sick.
Bodie's?
Look out,
Doing
ripping
ripping
my fingers.
Ryan's not
Big
here.
car work tonight? Okay.
Thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll do a quick weekly race cap, full throttle, Slate Valley, bull ring.
All ring.
So Will's on that. We'll sit back and relax.
We're kind of winging it again,
Yeah,
so don't mind us.
yeah.
Chicken wing in it.
Yeah, we're chicken winging it.
So whenever you're ready, Will.
Hey, I'm just getting there. So, Thursday,
Full send.
full send. Thursday, at Sleep Valley, briefly. In Fairhaven, Vermont. You know the deal. The old Brown Dog RT Sportsman. I'm just going to go through the game names. Yule Cook won the race. Ray Lyman, hey, started, finished second. Wow. Jeff Davis was third. Sam Chow
Big dog.
Kapow finished fourth. And Corey Hance finished from fifth. In the old Sportsman. 360 sprint car. Anthony Elger was number 1. Chad Basque. And Mars Barr. I don't know who Mars Barr was.
Mars is Jimmy.
Jimmy?
Jimmy Juice, the
Oh.
owner and founder of Jimmy Juice.
Jimmy Juice.
Jimmy.
Jimmy's a good kid. Real good kid. Races go-karts, too.
Yeah. Kevin Laughlin was 4th. And the old Gump Aiden Wade was 5th.
Go!
Did not make the race. Who knows why? Nobody.
You'll have to see it, talk to him this weekend.
Losi Sprint Car. Yule Cook won the race. Justin Barber, 2nd. French Fry.
I don't know who French is. That's a new one to me, but Kevin comes up with these unique names up there.
That's
you never know.
Funny thing about Kevin.
You know, it's just like I keep saying the Yule there. I mean, Yule wins the A-Main for the Losi Sprint. I think he finally found a car he can drive. Yeah, he's doing pretty good with that thing.
Yule's calmed down a lot.
Yeah,
That's a good class, though.
yeah, it is a really good
That's
class.
a fun
It's competitive up there. I mean, there's a lot of good guys up there, especially on Saturdays running them.
You know what's funny is I watch these guys. I watch all of you guys run them, and it's just a cool class.
Yeah.
You know, you can't do a whole lot with the car to begin with.
No.
But
Well, that's the nice thing. Everybody's on the even playing field.
right,
Yep.
it's pretty much an
The only
even
guys that have an
scale.
advantage are the ones that run the midget and the 360s.
Why do you think we have an advantage?
Because you know where you can mess with the springs, where I don't know any of that.
You can't mess with the springs. You
No,
got
but I'm saying the adjustments of the springs to make the car
It's
better.
funny. That being said, talked to Kevin Westford at Motorama, and he said that Losi Sprint drives a lot more like a Traxxas car than it does
Carbon fiber.
a carbon fiber car.
I don't know.
In his opinion.
Me personally, I've noticed like the key with that car to be fast is not driving hard into the corners.
Gotcha.
Let the car roll through the corner, be able to get on the throttle in the corner, out of the corner.
I can't drive.
You can't
Now,
drive
what's
this.
what do you think the tire compound is? Are they pretty hard like a UMP?
There's a soft and a
There's a soft and a hard tire compound, which
Gotcha.
are both different. I prefer the hards and beat them in. The tire breaker. That's what I like to do. But I compare. I mean, the tire is almost like when you run it high bite. I notice quite a bit. It almost breaks down like the Traxxas UMP tire. Like the foams go away. You know, that's kind of you can compare it like that. Right rears definitely.
Yeah.
But other than that,
All right, Willie, get back to your job. We kind of got
stand
sidetracked.
by, stand by. You guys were good.
We got them all. We got them all.
off on a tangent.
Fourth most sprint car was Ray Lyman. Joe Farms fifth.
Jose Porn rounding out the top.
Jose fourth.
3 laps down. That's good boy though.
I know Ronnie. I saw Ronnie and Walt made it there.
I mean, that was
They've come out of 17th retirement.
I just so you know, be a car, real cheap. Just get a hold of them.
Give him about 3 months.
We'll get $1.
I have no comment on that.
I have no comment.
Me either. But
Now, hey, stop yelling.
Wrong conversation.
podcast, Bob. We have people in the audience that apparently need to talk to them.
Anyways, outspeed shot midgets. First was Anthony Alger.
Yours was 6 years.
Oh my god. Second was Justin Barber. Third was Mars Bar.
Jimmy.
Yeah.
Fourth was Chadwick. Chad.
Ed Mead.
Yep.
Okay.
Got his last name from me. Fifth was Jose.
Jose Pornis.
Pornis. 4 and 5, 7 laps down. Literally, 7 laps down. He finished the race. Kevin Laughlin was 46. 32 left. One of the many novice classes they got down there at the lovely.
Well, you got one novice class.
They do junior novices?
He does a limited
Oh,
sport.
limited sports.
Ah, gotcha.
Which
Which
lets you go bump up gear from the novice, and it gives you 3 gears you can play with. I think it's 18 through 21, or
Sure, they never had it when I've been there, so I've always tried to run it.
You can
Never anybody there.
You can run 3 different pinions, I do believe. Because so it gives you a little bit more. It gives you a little bit faster.
And I think they allow you. It's the sport,
Okay,
the limited.
Sportsman.
Wait,
Then sportsman. The junior novice is more geared towards
13-year-old.
Because Galloway sport.
They probably didn't have a limited sportsman that night.
Second, Tim Colson.
I thought he used to do a limited course. Maybe he don't.
He did.
Third was French
Oh, it's in the
Fry.
sheet when you go to sign up, but
Yeah.
they never run it.
Third was French Fry, and then fourth, like I said, Galloway.
Limited sportsman. So maybe the limited.
So here's
Oh, yeah.
Chuck,
I don't know.
I'm telling you right now, Chuck, if you start winning consistently, you got to knock the dust off your fire suit when you used to run big cars
Put that fire suit on, Chucky.
and bring them on.
I got you a Klondike bar when you win.
Sarah,
It's a Kingston.
Fanta.
get a Fanta.
A Fanta. Yep.
Anyways, Red Dwarf Solutions Big Block, Sam Chow Kapow. Aiden Wade, Gump, second. Third was Yo Cook. Fourth, Jersey Jack. Not sure who that is. Fifth is Corey Hans.
I've met Jersey Jack a few times. I think he's an old racer too. He used to race with Chuck, I do believe. Back in the day. He's an older guy. No, it's good to see him back around. I don't know if he's there every week or not, but
It's a good person to see at that track. The old Bushy's Generator Sells and Service Street Stock. Chad Mead with the win. Chad.
Nice job, Chad.
Good job, Chad.
Second, Ray West. Third, French Fry. Fourth was Alvin Boise.
Oh, Alvin and Shiloh made it up there.
Must have.
I don't think we know.
I think Alvin was the only.
We normally run.
They run the bull ring.
Yeah, we
Do they?
You know Shiloh boys and
Yeah.
yep,
the one with the barefoot Bob.
yep.
Then Lindsay Landscaping Limited Sportsman, Amen. Jersey Jack, and Pony Hawk.
We're not sure.
That might not be his name.
Hey, Kevin comes up with some good ones.
He must ride skateboards too.
This is the better one. MMA Guns, Tracks Modified. Number 1, Ronnie Eggleston. Number 2, French Fry. Then third was Walter.
I was gonna say maybe
Although-
Walter French fry.
Walter was in there. I saw the picture.
Yeah.
Now we switch gears to Slate Valley on Saturday. This past Saturday. We're just going to go straight to the A-Mains because
That's the important man.
that's the important.
Yep.
That's,
That's where the money is.
that's
That's where the big money's at.
number 1 was Anthony Alger. 2 was Chris Whitmore. 3rd, Leonard. 4th, Darryl. 5th, Gump. 6th, Chad Basque. I seen the other day, Chad Basque was honored. No, not honored. I would say honored a sponsorship by RC Discharger. So he's a proud team driver, RC Discharger.
Yeah. Good sponsor.
Yeah. B&B First Class Landscaping. North. Not Sports. Number 1, Wheels. I don't know who Wheels is.
Wheels is I've never met him. He's a guy that's I think his name is Isaac. He's in a wheelchair.
I think it's Sam Chow Capal's brother.
I think so. Yep. And they just put a ramp and
They put a ramp and stuff,
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Tim Colson. 3rd was Frick Fry. 4th, Matthew Outwood. He's definitely not related to the Roman Outwood. Wow. Matthew Outwood, Matt Atwood, and Wyatt Atwood was the last 4.
That's a family.
Family right there.
Family.
All your P's. Or something like that. Red Door Solutions, Big Block. Justin Severance, 1. Chris Whitmore, 2. Aiden Wade, 2nd. Lyndon, 4th. Joe Sherwood, 5th. And Corey Yance, 6th. They had a mod sprint. Amen. They had a mod sprint class down there.
Wow.
Probably just getting ready for this weekend.
Running it. Now they've been running it.
Have they?
Yeah, they've been not every week, but they've been running it up there on Thursday nights. Some nights.
So it's 410.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what it is. Anthony Alger,
Mod sprint. Oh.
Aiden Wade, and Chad Basque were all men. Aiden Wade here had 98% consistency. Best consistency out there on the track.
Mhm.
His average lap was a 4.681.
Aiden's good, man.
Yeah.
Can't sleep on Aiden.
Good kid.
Real good kid.
He just doesn't have the luck.
Yeah. A lot of luck.
No,
You
he
need some luck.
he drives with a lot of
He's
class.
got Ryan's luck.
You know, and
Yeah, you said.
he'll hang back and take the loss over wrecking somebody, and I give him a lot of respect for that.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of patience for a kid.
Yeah. Good kid. Doesn't say much.
No, he's got a lot of patience, and he runs good and clean. And when he wins. But he could win a lot more if he was a little more aggressive, in my opinion. But I respect what he does and how he races. It's very clean.
I think he gets that from his dad.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Kevin's
Yeah,
That
it
was
was
the
Kevin.
same way.
Kevin.
Yep.
80K Motorsports, Losi Sprint Car, A Main. Tim Colson, number 1. Mark Lidblade, 2nd. 3rd, Troy Whedon. 4th, John Lindblade. 5th, French Fry. And 6th, Tim Ramsey. Now Speed Shop Midget A Main. Joe Sherwood, number 1. Justin Severance, 2. Troy Rietta, 3. 4th, Kevin Laughlin. 5th, Chad Basque. And 6th, Mars Bellar. Brown Dog Sportsman. Amen. Megan Severance won it. Troy Riata second.
Nice.
Joe
Good.
Paquette third. Well, not touch on the topic that there was only 3 cars, but
Hey,
hey,
raise
He's
the
still
rate.
fun.
You're right.
Race.
Raise the rate, bud.
You gotta win. So you're building decent cars.
What are you gonna raise now? Was the weekend?
I'm not. No.
We got we whistle.
MMA guns,
Chuck can
crafts
race it.
modified.
Right.
MMA guns, crafts modified. John Horde, number 1. 2, Corey Ants. 3, French Fry. 4, Donnie Short.
Say Johnny Horde won that
Yeah.
in the
Yep.
he gets that car around pretty good. He does that I-41 too in the summertime and Friday nights.
Troy got a 5th, and 6th was Carl Whittemore. Oh god, there's still a lot more classes. 14.
Dude, you're still at the first track, bro.
Still on the first track.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta speed
you
this
gotta
up.
speed this up. You're
You
taking.
guys gotta stop rambling.
Well, I mean, that's what a podcast's all about, right?
Let's go. You guys are slowing me down. Bushy's generator sales and services. Street stock. Joe Sherwin, number 1. Second, Free Fry. 3rd, Troy Riata. And 4th, Chadwick.
Does French Fry run every damn
Every class.
car?
Every class. I don't know. It sounds like it.
Damn. Well, you seem to be pretty good in all of them.
Yeah.
Lindsay Landscaping, Limited Sportsman. Troy Whedon won the race. John Smith, 3rd. Darty Dan, 4th. That Don A. Short person was 4th. And Warren Allen was 5th. Last race of the night there at the Slate Valley on Saturday was Crate Late Model. Chris Whitmore has probably 100,000 Slate Valley win stickers on his late model. John Lidblade, 2nd, and 3rd, Mark Lindblade. That's it for Slate Valley. Slate Valley.
Where are we going?
We're going to full throttle. Actually,
Full throttle.
let's go to the bull ring first.
All right.
We're going to the bull ring. Wow. Joe Porn was in the C main for Mud Boss.
I think he was in a rental ride.
I would agree. Lozy NASCAR was the first A main on. Actually, disregard that. First A main on the track was Losi Sprint A main. Chris Hart, number 1. Tanner Warner, 2. Yul Cuck, 3. 4. Jeff Sweet. 5. Cody Garnhart. 6. Jim Richards. And 7. Shy Hertzerd. Hisserd.
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce your last name.
Midget. So, number 1 was Wyatt Warner. 2nd was Doug. 3rd, Ian Carey. 4th, Jay Williams. And 5th, Floyd Doherty. Doherty. Yeah. Losi NASCAR main. First was Ryan Venich. 2nd, Wyland Venich. And 3rd, Hayden Cook. That is
So just to touch on that,
Oh.
so the dad and the son race that every week there,
Yep.
and that is so cool to watch them race with each other.
Yeah, the
Because
little
that
kid's pretty good
what,
too. Yeah.
probably
He's
5.
getting better.
Yeah, he gets that
And
car.
he rips that
gets
thing
that car
pretty
ripping
damn
around there. Yeah, he does. Yeah,
That's the kind of thing I think
That
cool to
car-
see that stuff.
that track is perfect for that car. Really is. Really is.
So if you want to get into a class like that,
82.
what are those cars?
$180, I think. Raise
And
red.
it's ready. You charge the battery and you're ready.
You can get the dirt style tires, but the slicks work just great down there. Comes right with out of the box. They're all wheel drive, and I think there's 3 different settings, just like your low C
Just
sprint.
like the front.
You can
50,
70, 75, and 100. Yep.
It's fun to watch them race together.
I had Yules flying. Flying. I was loving it. You just hold it wide open all the
We
way
have to
around.
get the Bush Light car.
You-
No, I'm saying, but I saw they have a Bush Light body.
yeah.
Maybe it's the fleetest one. Or box stock, UMP, A main. Keith Nichols was 1.
There you go, Keith.
Dan Krotz was second, and John Davis with no luck and finished third.
Big dog.
John
Big dog.
Luck Davis.
Yeah.
Big
My
dog
boss.
race car.
Good to see Keith up there.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
I had fun driving with Keith over the summer at Foxtrot.
Yeah, he's gotten.
He's got a ton of Yep, I agree with you on that trade.
Like everything else, just comes with wheel time.
Wheel time. Yep.
More you do, the better you get.
He's got a track at his house too. He over the summer he asked me doesn't ask me, but kept telling me, you gotta stop by the house and run the track.
Yeah.
He goes, we gotta put some water on it, it's real loose dirt, but I just never got over there between racing all the time. I mean we were racing 2, 3, 4 nights a week some weeks.
That track you just went to.
But my boss, Amy.
Buddy,
First was
you
Ian
know
Carey.
the day will come. I promise you that.
First was Ian Carey. Second, Dan Krutz. Third, Yule Cook. Fourth, Floyd Doherty. Fifth, Keith Nichols. I'll touch on that after we're done doing the results. Street stock A main. Tanner Warner was first. Second, Chris Hart. Jay Williams is third. Street stock, and then limited sportsman. They had a limited sportsman class down there at Bullring. Weil and Venich won the race, and second was Hayden Cook. All right, now we're going to full
I
throttle.
think
Is that
Yule's
yours?
daughter, right?
Yeah, Jules Dow.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
We're going to full throttle on Saturday. Where me and Ryan raced, and just it just was you.
Were you a superstar?
I was not.
No, your brother was.
Ryan is the superstar.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
Start here.
flying.
360 A main.
Oh, we gotta go right to your class, huh?
Well,
what about going to Brian?
It was
Yeah.
literally the first race.
Okay. Yeah.
First was Brett Leggett won. Good luck to him out in Wisconsin.
Don't suck, Brett.
So,
Don't suck, Brett.
yep, don't suck.
Good luck to you, buddy.
Yep. Out in trackside in Wisconsin. Seen a thing earlier today that I think Justin Haley's gonna show up there in the race. Maybe it's four pounds or something. There's a race at PT is also soon, which Brett will most likely be attending. Second, Anthony Elger. Third, Willie J. Fourth was Brett Voloff. We were doing some testing, and the testing really didn't work out well. So,
More.
yeah, it was more of a time. What we were testing if I could drive the car on quasis.
How'd that work out?
With the way the track is now, it's hard to drive on quasis.
Well, you're gonna have a challenge no matter where you run quasis if you're not used to running them because they're a loose tire compared to your Bald Eagles or your
Right. But
AKAs or
We were looking at it, and when we have to run there for the sprint tour,
Yep.
is the track's going to be the same, if it's going to be different, but the way it was, we said, let's put a set of quasis on it, see what it does.
Yep.
And I think we ended up going to a Bald
we
Eagle,
went straight back over to the Bald Eagle,
Yeah.
so I wasn't out to lunch.
which was
I've always noticed. See, I ran the quasi tire all last summer.
In my opinion, that tire.
Shop every week. I was on quasis.
In my opinion, that tire is the best tire
What?
for a purpose-built.
Quasi?
Yeah, for a purpose-built car, that's the best tire.
It's a slower tire. It's a slower tire. Even you're gonna be a tenth slower.
Even though-
on sprinter or something like that.
But even though it's slower or whatever,
Is it smoother though?
it's still you can control the car better
yeah.
than the tire that has pins on it. In my opinion.
Well, a quasi has pins in it.
Well, it's
not-
it's considered a bar tire.
Yeah.
They consider a quasi a bar tire. Okay,
Like a Sprinter has pins on it, and then
I get you. I know what you're saying.
No, we went on like a sprinter in loose dirt,
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
so we're trying to figure out, and I don't know if you went through this too, with the quasi is, do you run a low tread quasi, high tread quasi, almost bald quasi? So that's what we're trying to
And-
kind of see what the car did without
Yeah.
making huge adjustments on it.
Yeah. what I would run, I wouldn't even think about running a full tread quasi at full throttle. It would be a
No, God, no.
ghost, you know.
Yeah.
And maybe even sanded down to nothing. You got to remember, all you need on there is the quasi on the side.
Right.
Correct.
There's
You don't need no
tread-
visitor
right.
tread, no nothing.
You can pretty much run a quasi there in 2 races. They're bald anyways.
At full throttle, yes. But
So
you can run. I ran the same set of tires at Foxtrot all summer.
Yeah.
You know.
That's
Yeah.
correct.
That's not. It's a
And the only reason I had to change the tires was because the phones went off.
but we went to friggin' Motorama thinking that you were going to need high pin tires on the midget car quasis, and they ended up needing friggin'
Yeah.
slicks.
See,
You needed slicks.
you really all depends on the track and if it's taking rubber. Yeah. And then you usually only get that, foot and a half black
Which is-
ring on the bottom. And then you have to stay
that's what
on
it
it.
did.
And if you
That's
get off
exactly
that
what
a
it did.
little bit with those
Ooh.
quasis, you're going for a ride.
You're
going for a ride.
That's exactly what happened in
Yep.
Motorama. Because I wasn't going to bring mine. So they did.
When Dave Peak and Jen had those 2 or 3 Sunday races we had there during the daytime, I've never seen that track take rubber like it did. I mean, we literally had 3 foot of rubber from the inside out.
Out to the edge.
That literally, I went through 3 different sets of tires that day.
Yeah.
But the track was fast. It was crazy fast.
We smoked off a set of Hooters.
Yeah, but fast. I mean,
The whole race.
Brand new.
But we'll go back to
sometimes you got to pay to have fun. I mean,
that's what you do.
that's what you do.
Well, we're not in it for the money.
We're definitely not here for money.
Back to the results. Craig Late on the whole the old power couple. Not get here in first. Second, Dan Hansen. Third, David Manchester. They both started in the rear because they wanted to
Yeah,
count
they
themselves.
like to invert.
They like to invert.
Gavin Fowles fourth. Ryan Hunt fifth. Sixth, Cooper Warren. Seventh was Chuck Warren. Jason Varga was eighth.
That's a lot of great league.
It was
That is a pretty big
Yeah.
field for what's going on.
in my opinion. But we're going back to the Wreckfest race right now. Racing Dot Sportsman. Ryan,
Started 10 cars.
yeah,
Whew,
they started 10 cars.
that's really not that bad for that track.
They started 10 cars.
Ryan qualified second.
And they qualified second. Won the race.
Who Kevin was in front of him?
Kevin
TQ'd?
Ryan won the race.
Yeah.
Second,
That's
Jesse-
his track.
Second, Jesse Kinney. Third was Kevin Lescourt. Fourth, the Chicken Pit. Brandon Reynolds. Fifth was James Kinney. Sixth was Tim Ramsey. Seventh was Jim Collins. Eighth, Josh Bauer. Ninth was Jacqueline Brower. Seventh. 10th was Bill McGaff.
Wow.
I think every turn on that track there was a wreck
Yeah.
from the start. And if you weren't in the wreck,
You were about to be.
you were about.
All
That's all I gotta know.
I gotta say about that one.
And,
all I gotta say
when
about
you
that
have, I think Greg might have been announcing that one. And you could tell in the tone of his voice he was not happy
I'm getting frustrated, yeah.
with the way the whole thing went. And I'm going to say probably the top 4 cars were not the issue, but it was everybody in
The bottom
half. 6.
There was just, you're bashing, banging. It's, and I try to explain this to Ryan all the time because he's got fast cars and he wants to be up in the front immediately.
No,
And
you gotta
it's
pay
like, you
yourself.
gotta just let the race play out.
Yeah.
You're gonna be there. Especially if you start towards the back of the pack.
Even starting like when I start second or third, I'm not trying to pass
Right
the
on
guy
the
in
rip.
front of me for 2 or 3 laps.
Right.
Unless I absolutely have to. Unless I'm
If
getting,
you're that much faster,
I'm getting pressured from behind.
from the
But
guy.
I like to, even if I know I'm that much faster than the guy in front of me and I can get through the turn better or whatever,
Yep.
I need those 2 or 3 laps just to
Feel
find
my car back out again.
feel myself and
Yeah.
get into it.
But also watch what the guy in
Right.
front of you is doing.
Right.
So if he's coming into turn 1 a little high,
I'm
then
going
you
low.
can put your
know I can
nose
go
in there.
under him,
But
yeah.
if he's down on the bottom, don't put your nose in
Right.
there. Maybe
Go
he's
higher
going to
out.
wash up going out of 2. You can get through him at 2.
I'm gonna try to pass him on the outside.
Gonna use the wall and bouncing around him.
I love it. That was my favorite move at Foxtrot coming out of turn 4. I'll pass you on the
That's what
outside.
Willie does. He loves freaking
Yep.
passing people on the outside at Foxtrot.
Yep.
It's a good track.
Sometimes it's the only place you can go.
Novice, A-Main, Brian Hunt. Second was Liam. Third was Greg Warren. Fourth was Cooper Warren. I think.
It may have possibly been a cleaner race than the
Than
Sportman
Sportman.
race.
Fifth was Elijah Bigsby. Sixth was Chuck Warren. Seventh was Ray Etman. And eighth was Jason Varga. I'm going to go back to the late model. Very late model, A-Main. I think Jason Varga's car went under the golf cart.
It did. It was literally stuck underneath.
Yeah. Spec Sprint, David Manchester. Second was Justin Perry. Third, Joe Parks. Fourth, Brandon Reynolds. Fifth, Steve Clemens. And sixth, Abigail Lawyer.
Half of the power couple.
Half of the pound.
The power couple.
Power.
Yeah.
They still going strong.
Oh, yeah.
Peak Boss A-Main.
Oh, you can drive.
She can wish. She can definitely get it.
Peak Boss, Big Boss, E-Main. E-Main. A-Main. A-Main. First was Caden Nunson. Second, Kevin Lescord, going around a champion in the big block class.
Yes, sir.
Third, Thomas Dufour. Fourth, Ryan. Fifth, James Kinney. Sixth, Jesse Kinney. Seventh, Pat Schufelt. He made it a lap before his belt crank broke. And eighth, Anthony Holt.
He didn't lose his pinion.
No. Look, we were walking by Anthony Holt's pit. And when Ned was revving the engine, the tires weren't moving. And the gears were moving.
Yeah, something didn't sound that great.
Something?
Oh, you know what he probably
Well,
did? Probably was it traction car?
Yep.
Yeah.
Probably that gear inside here that's on this rod on the backside. It's got that set pin in it. I've seen them shear off to where this will still spin, but nothing inside spin. And when you go to put that gear on, you kind of gotta put it in a vise and like tap it because
So
that's
just
it.
probably equipment failure. That,
Yeah, something.
Yeah, all it is
Because Anthony's always.
it's a shear pin.
Yeah.
You know, it's a pin like that are on the backside of the Texan. That when this rod goes, it has the pin on the backside of the rod. Yeah, and they just shear off. Ask Chuck. Chuck breaks them all the time.
Yeah, that's because he's in the trees.
He's in the wall.
I know about that because of listening to Chuck. I think Chuck broke. I think Joe broke one, and I think Chuck broke one, or something like that.
Super late model. A-Main. First was Anthony Holt. Brad Lum was second. And Willie G was third. And fourth was Braden Reynolds. Brett Lund hit the turtles, and he flipped. And I told Brett at the beginning of the race, we're not hitting any turtles, and he hit the turtle. So did I. And
So you jinxed him.
I said the same thing in the 360 A-Main, and I still hit a turtle.
Mm-hmm.
So I just said the same thing back to him, and sitting in word. Losi Sprint A-Main. First was Kevin Lescord. Second, Thomas Dufour. Third, Joe Parks. Fourth, Brian Hunt. Fifth, Jesse Kinney. Sixth, Arnke Rose. Seventh, Cody Garnhart. And Street Stock A-Main, last class. Brett Voloff won the race. Brandon Reynolds, second. Third, Brandon. David Manchester. Fourth, Gavin Faust. And fifth, Steve Clemens. That's it for results.
So that rounds out the weekend.
That rounds out the weekend.
So now we're gonna go to the.
We're going to
the travel guy.
We're going to the travel guy.
Travel guy.
Yeah.
That's
We're
what
going-
you named the
Wild
travel
Bill.
guy.
We're going to Radio Hill.
We're going to Radio Hill.
No, we're not going to Radio Hill.
All right.
Let's go. I'm ready.
But we're going to Radio Hill. So
Give us the quick
The rundown
synopsis
of Radio Hill.
give us
of
the
your trip. You did. You went out with Nikki.
Yeah, me and Nikki, yep, me and Stiggy. We went out there. We had a great time, man. We left here Friday. Never been there. It's 4 hours away for me. 3 hours from Nikki's house. So I picked Nikki up first, then we went out there. But never been out there. We went out there Friday night for practice. Greeted with open arms, man. Just people were friendly. Very small pit area.
Pit area looked small. Yeah.
I mean,
helping each other
there's
kind of thing, or
there's one room probably the size of this whole thing here, you know, like all the way back in there. And then there's the whole length of the track and then the whole width of the track on the one wall. But there's plenty of room. They'll make room. But man,
now who runs that track, Bill? Did you
guy
meet the
named
guy?
Gary. Yep, Gary and his girlfriend. I believe it's his girlfriend. It's not his wife. It's their boyfriend and girlfriend, Tara. She runs the concession stand and helps do other things. But you want to talk about a beautiful track? I mean, the videos and pictures that I posted. That you follow these people, if you follow the track on Facebook at all, because they have a page, they update Monday, Wednesdays, and I think Fridays. They're doing track maintenance. I mean, the track is
It looked nice.
beautiful
It looked immaculate.
and fast. Like the banks they're as high as this table easily. You know, the pictures, like I said in the videos you watch online, don't do the track any justice.
Right.
I compare the size wise of the track, Foxtrot, maybe a little bit smaller than Foxtrot, but not much. But
Which also was a banked
Banking
track.
about the same?
no,
Way higher.
Higher.
yeah.
Wow.
I mean, we were turning. Thinking of sprint car over the summer at Foxtrot. I mean, now we're also talking about loose dirt, high bite. You know, at Radio Hill.
Yep.
But you know, we all know Foxtrot turns into kind of high bitey at nighttime. So I think we were running 4.6s, 4.5s there with a sprint car in the summertime, and we were turning anywhere from 3.5s to 3.8s
Wow.
on that track.
That's
It's that fast, super fast. So we went out there Friday night, had practice. All our cars were super fast. We all know how it goes. That goes in practice.
Yeah.
You know, Nikki had a bad fast street stock. I had a fast street stock. We had good Traxxas cars. We took 10 cars out there between both of us. Yeah, we had everything. We had the whole arsenal. The only thing we didn't bring were midgets because they don't run midgets out west.
Really?
Oh.
Nope, they don't even run them at Velocity. We're gonna go with Elstor. But we went back. You know, we had the hotel room. We went back Saturday for a trophy race. It was Chill on the Hill. It's called. We got there at 8 in the morning. My sprint car, I don't care. It was fast all weekend. It didn't change at all. It didn't change from Friday night right on through the whole day Saturday. It just minute little turns here and there on, you know, some on the shocks, or I think I changed gear one time. But the car was just fast. Ended up racing street stock, sprint car, 360, and the Traxxas, just a Mud Boss class they call it, BL2 Mud Boss. 'Cause they only run two Mud Boss classes there. They run Outlaw Mud Boss, which is whatever you want.
Really?
Whatever you want, and then they run a BL2 Mud Boss class. And I put all three cars in the A main. All three. Actually, no. The Sportsman, I ended up in the B main. I think I started fourth in the B and won. So we put all three cars in the A main. My concentration was on my sprint car. It really was. The Diggler was fast all weekend long. I could have probably made some other changes. But the tuning just went away on it. It just started fighting the traction roll really bad there at the end. And then it went from traction roll to being real loose. It was weird. With no changes.
Yeah.
Literally.
You can't fix that.
No. So we started, I believe we started fourth or fifth, and we finished fourth or fifth. And it was definitely a learning experience out there with that car. I wouldn't change probably not much with the suspension as far on it. I'm definitely gonna I'm going back. I'm
You got a tire? Maybe a tire change?
No, I'm gonna go with some gear change. You know, I'm gonna go with some gear change, and they're fast out there. I mean, there was 10, 15 of them guys that are me. You know what I mean? There was no duck in the class at all. It was all fast cars. Um, Aggressive. They drive aggressive. We all drive aggressive at times.
Mm-hmm.
My throat's tickly. But no, it was a good time. You know, it was like I said, street stock. I ended up fifth. The sportsman I got in the A main started dead last. Made it up to fourth, I believe. That car was too good. You know, it was just fighting traction rolls. I couldn't get rid of the traction roll. The 360 sprint was great. You know, it was fast. I qualified third in the A main with that, and we made it up to second. Now they don't do like 50 laps. They race on time.
Gotcha.
So the
So
main
like our qualifiers would be here.
yeah, the main was 4 minutes there. So I mean I only moved up one position, but you know the guy that beat me is super fast. You know, I mean
Mike Silver now, you gotta.
yeah.
Yeah, he was a motor
He's a customer driver.
Yeah.
He's got a
No, he's
sponsorship by them.
super fast, great guy though. You know, really. You know, everybody out there is awesome. I mean, I didn't meet a bad person out there. You know, Nick had a good weekend. I mean, he had a fun weekend. He just Saturday came in. So, like I said, Friday night his cars were fast. Then he was having problems with his sprint car. And he got really just. You know how Nick is, man.
Yeah.
When something ain't working, he's gonna figure it out until it works. So he kind of put everything else to the side and was focusing on the sprint car. And because, like I said, Friday night his cars were fast, and then Saturday with the street stock, he couldn't get rid of the traction roll, no matter what he did. Change tires, stiffen up springs, do this, do that. Just car would be wicked fast for 3-4 laps, and he'd go in the corner and they would just fucking flip. No, just flip. It'd be gone. Like, and no matter what he did, he couldn't get rid of it. So I think he started 5th or 6th in the B main, and you had to win. They were only taking one out, and he made it up to. He got dumped first of all. He did end up making it back up to second, but the leader stayed behind him, and he just couldn't catch him.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of those scenarios. But overall, man, it was a great track. We're planning our trip back already, which will be coming here. I know the summer months, Gary, the owner, the guy who runs the track, they shut down there. They don't race in the summer weekly.
Really?
No, it's only a winter thing. He does plan on having one race a month over the summer there. So I'm gonna make it out. I want to make it out there before summer, but then I'm gonna make it out there in the summer too. I'm gonna make it out there probably every month in the summer that he has a race, because I had that much fun at that track. I wish we had something like that here. Like, we have everything here, but we don't have Radio Hill. We need Radio Hill here. The track is just that much fun. I'm not much of a high bike guy, but I had fun there.
So, a few other things we want to touch on. So, if any of you guys have seen, or you can go to Full Throttle's website, Jen Holt has just put her new apparel out, which are t-shirts, long sleeve tees, hoodies, and she is doing something really cool. She is recognizing the fire service, the police service. Peak Boss is doing the same thing, and some of the proceeds are actually going back to those people. So I don't know the specifics on it, but she is sending a percentage of her t-shirt or her apparel sales to the Green Island Fire Department and also the Green Island Police Department.
Nice.
Which
That's
I
cool.
think that is cool.
That's cool.
That is an awesome thing. If anybody knows Jen runs the shop, runs the track and the shop, and
She's the boss. She's the boss lady.
And she has a heart of gold for one. If you need something, 99% chance she has it.
And if not, she will.
She will have it.
Yep.
But for her to do something like that, I think is above and beyond what anybody needs to do.
Jen's always looking to give back to a lot of things. You know, she gives back to a lot. I mean, she does fundraisers for just about any
drivers,
any tragedy that happens throughout the RC community with somebody, or you know, just anything. I mean, she's always out to help somebody.
She just did that raffle for
Rocky Warner, trying to raffle up some money
Rocky.
for Rocky to be able to race this year up in Utica, Rome.
Mhm.
Yep.
I mean, Jen's always thinking about everybody else but Jen. You know, she's always going above and beyond for everybody.
And Jen's dad was a hell of a wheelman, too.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, that was a time ago, we'll say, but he was a hell of a wheelman. But if you can afford it, if you can get down to Full Throttle, you can do it online, is support this.
I was there today, bought 2 of them.
You know, we're
Hoodie and a t-shirt.
as a family, we've been in the fire service. Myself, my brothers, my dad,
Willie
my
wants to.
nephew, my brother-in-law, which were both paid firemen out of the city of Troy. But we were always in the volunteer community. We have a bunch of friends that are in the police force. That is a great thing. The minute I saw that, I'm like, that's just cool shit right there. For somebody to do that. So if you want to get into that, just go to her, either go to Full Throttle on Facebook. You can pre-order the stuff. She'll take care of it.
She said she'll have them for the Luck of the Irish.
Luck of the Irish,
Which is the
March
end of
13th.
March
No.
15th.
Is it?
13th. It's the week, not this coming weekend, the following weekend.
The 15th.
Yeah. So we got races back to back.
All right. So
Trophy races back to back weekends.
as far as Big Dog Race Shocks, we did some more work on the bus.
Hey, before we start wrapping this up,
We're not wrapping it up yet, but
What?
now we're just reading something, pissed me off.
What?
So, our sponsor, Racing Dots, just posted 1 hour ago on the Full Throttle, Pro Speed, and whatever group raceway page.
Yeah.
And I'm going to read the whole thing. Pit spot etiquette. When pitting at someone's pit spot with a pit mat or pit board, please clean up. Removing your garbage and clean the expensive pit board / mat before you leave. This is my pit spot when I arrived tonight, and his pit spot has dirt all over
You
it.
know, it's funny. I the last time I was at Full Throttle, I used that spot. He's got a big chain on his chair.
But did you clean up after yourself?
I wiped it. Yeah. Come on, Ed. I love Ed. I would never leave. I would never disrespect Ed that way. Ed would.
I wouldn't even pit in his spot.
Yeah.
I always go to the far back corner and use those.
But you're right.
That's
well,
I usually do, but I had some friends right there, so I knew Ed wasn't coming. So you don't.
Here's the kicker to it: is it doesn't matter where you pit.
Right.
Just clean your crap up.
Yeah.
People can't do that, man.
Don't leave dirt all over. Don't you got tire juice, you got whatever.
And especially
we've been in there a bunch of times at Full Throttle, and
Hey,
they do a great job of trying to keep the place clean.
down there and cleaned underneath all those
Yeah.
benches and all those tables when for the hangover and the
There's
other
garbage cans there.
before
Throw
that,
garbage out.
swept
Throw,
and vacuumed
you
it
know.
up. Dude, it's disgusting when people do that.
Yeah, and it's out of control. Well, I'm not going to say it's out of control, but
It's just pity.
it's
petty.
stupid.
It's
Yeah.
petty.
But just
And
It's not been done.
the messed up thing about it is the people who are doing it are grown men. Men and women. It ain't the kids doing it. Grown ups.
So back to the
Back to
big
the-
dog shock. Did some work on the bus, getting that closer to being done. Some of the parts that we ordered are in, so we'll get back to that. So that'll be ready for the outdoor season.
I'm ready for the outdoor season.
We will be attending Slate Valley this weekend, 2-day deal. We'll talk about going down to full throttle for the following weekend. What else we got? Oh, here's our newest thing, which I think we had talked about a couple episodes ago. So we are building.
The first one. We mentioned it, the first one.
Right. So right now we're in the process of building a sportsman car. Praxis sportsman, novice sportsman, junior novice, however you want to talk about it. But it's a Traxxas sportsman car. Last week, I talked to Will and Ryan came up with basically put this out on our Facebook page that we're going to do this, and we had an overwhelming amount of people that wanted to be involved in it. So what we're doing with this car, we are not profiting from this at all. We are not benefiting from this at all. The people that are going to benefit from this is some, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12-year-old kid that just happened to show up at one of the racetracks.
Wants to try it.
It wants to give it a rip. And so what we decided to do is build a car. We will be running Foxtrot and the stand during the summer. So
and,
that
and
car,
maybe making an appearance
and
maybe at I-41.
I-41, possibly full throttle. But what it's there for is somebody to get into this hobby. And if anybody goes there, most people that race there are 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and you don't see a lot of kids. And that's how we're going to grow this sport, is by getting the younger kids into it. So this car is going to be available. It will not cost them anything to use the car. You will have to pay for your entry. And me being me, if it's a young kid, I'll probably just pay for the thing anyway.
If I'm there,
It does not cost anything. If the car breaks, we repair it. It's not your fault. It's not your responsibility. So anyway, back to when we posted this, TJ Gregoire from GT Bodies donated a body. Al from Al's Speed Shop, which also owns the stand, has donated to us. We had Kirk from 80K Motorsports donated. Who else did we get? The Ohio Boys with Mob Motors.
And Ohio Boys.
And
John Nolan.
John Nolan, which Johnny's a great kid in the service.
Yeah.
And we actually brought a car with us last summer when he was coming home on leave.
Well, no, he wasn't even on
whatever the case was.
Summer break or something.
Yeah, we brought a car with us so he could race. And he jumped on board. And it literally, when we made that post, I couldn't believe the amount of support. So if you see us with the race bus at any track, that car will be available. It's going to be a first come, first serve thing. I don't care what your age is. You could be 70 years old. I don't care. And like when Bill's dad was racing, he never raced before.
nah,
Right?
So '74 he started, but.
Right. And I mentioned this before in some of our other podcasts or whatever, but to watch Bill's dad's face when
Light
he
up.
was racing, it was awesome. And it was a father-son thing. It could be a mom-son thing. It could be a whole damn family. I don't care. We're just putting it out there. We're not stepping on anybody's toes. We're not.
Trying to get people involved.
We just want other people to get involved. We have been doing this for 5 years now with me, the boys, my wife, Jess, my father-in-law, Russ, now my brother, Dave, Bill, which I consider a brother of mine now because he's really helped the boys out a lot. It's just, that's what I want to do. You know, I think that's what everybody should do. And there's no ulterior motives to it. We just want to go out and race. We want to see people race. We want to see kids have smiles on their face. You know, we got into Toys for Tots a long time ago, and that's what we got into it for, to
14
see,
years ago.
literally, to see
No.
the expression on a kid's face. Same deal. So, making this more long-winded than it needs to be. But yeah, I see it. Yeah, I don't think you fit that in your pocket, though, Bill.
Talking about Willis.
Summer. Follow us around. Thanks for everybody tuning in on this. I know it's a little bit loud.
It's about an hour. But
Hey, Willie, just one last thing. Your favorite part of the Diggler was a hit out there, too, already. They were driving deep. Balls deep into the corner they were, buddy. No. That's why I didn't
The
win.
dirt was tickling him.
You used to tickle them. Every time you tickle them, I win. That's why I always bring the car up to you and say, Willie, do your thing.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, when you say you're not doing it, that's when we catch you over there doing it when no one's watching.
It's the camera.
Love you, Willie.
So anyway, it's getting to be springtime. If everybody was out today, it was
Hey.
almost 50 degrees out,
Listen.
even though it's still like a...
I think we get 2 more bad days and then we
Next week,
days.
next week's gonna be 65 degrees.
Yeah, well, the next 2 days, we got rain
Well-
or freezing ice coming in tomorrow. And,
Frick that.
yeah.
It's supposed to be 50 this weekend, so
Anybody that wants to get into racing, follow your local...
Stuff at me. Got you all. Got them all flustered, Dave.
Full throttle, Green Island.
My
Bull
favorite
Ring right now in Gloversville. The tracks that are going to be opening soon is Foxtrot and
I-41.
I-41.
Rotterdam.
The stand in Gansport.
I almost said out.
Some people say Gansforth, but it's in Gansfort.
It is.
All those guys do a great job at their tracks, and we enjoy going there. And you'll see the pit bus there. You'll see Dave there. You'll see
Where do you,
Bill.
Where are you parking the pit bus up there this year?
Same spot I had it last year.
Wait, slate or the stand or
The stand.
I got-
Parking spots are
I got my
available
same-
too.
I got my
Al
same-
did put that up.
I got my same spot.
So we love racing in the summertime. We love racing all the time. Period. So
I love how Al does that.
hey,
hopefully,
we have to wrap this up
just-
quicker. 'Cause
yeah, just keep in touch with us.
We got technical difficulties?
I swear, if these weren't on,
They weren't on, were they?
This one's off.
It was on at one time.
They were on at one time, but this one's off as well.
finish this up so we
They
can.
died out. All right. See you next week.
Jesus
See you
Christ.
next week.
Yeah.
Maybe.
See you next week if I live.